Dear students, now we begin with chapter number 10, that is microbe in human welfare. In 11th standard, already you have studied some microorganism like protozoan, bacteria, virus, viroid and prion. Among these organisms, the bacteria are very much important. These bacteria are highly resistant. They can live in salty condition. They can live in salty sea. You have studied, it is called halophiles. Then thermoacidophile can live in very high temperature, and other bacteria are parasite or saprophyte. Some are photosynthetic. So bacteria are highly resistant for environmental condition. Now, microbe like bacteria and fungi can grow on nutritive medium that can be seen with naked eye. Such culture are useful in study of microorganism. Some microbes are useful and others are harmful also. Here you will study some useful microorganism. So microbe in household product. You know, lactobacillus is the very common microbe which convert the milk into curd. Process of conversion of milk into curd is a process of coagulation, and this lactobacillus bacteria adds lactic acid in the milk and curd is formed. Curd is more useful than the milk because curd contains vitamin B12, so its nutritional quality are better than the milk. Then when we prepare dough for making bread or for jalebi or khaman, dhokla, so this dough is fermented by Saccharomyces cerevisiae. It is a type of yeast. You have studied yeast is a unicellular fungus. So this dough of bread or other eatable, it rises from the original condition. The rising of dough is due to accumulation of CO2 released by the yeast. This khaman dhokla bread have small hole. These holes are due to release of CO2, which is the anaerobic respiration by yeast. You have studied anaerobic respiration is incomplete oxidation of glucose into ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide. Third, cheese. Cheese is highly condensed fat of the milk. Cheese are of different type according to their texture and flavor. And nowadays, cheese are important eatables in our daily life. Here two types of cheese are described. Swiss cheese, it is obtained by Propionibacterium Shermani. It is a kind of bacterium. This bacterium causes large hole of CO2. Then second type of cheese is Roquefort cheese. It is obtained by a fungus, Penicillium roqueforti. It is very much famous for its flavor. So cheese are of two types. Which two? Swiss cheese obtained by bacteria Propioni bacterium Shermani, and Roquefort cheese by Penicillium roqueforti. Then toddy is a traditional drink of South Indian. This toddy is obtained from palm tea. Toddy is a sap of palm tea. It is also obtained from fermentation by microbes. Then yeast are of two types, baker's yeast and brewer's yeast. Name itself shows baker's yeast is used in preparation of bakery product. It is obtained by yeast Saccharomyces cerevisiae, the same yeast. Then brewer's yeast is used to prepare the alcoholic drinks, and these alcoholic products are obtained from brewer's yeast. This brewer's yeast is used to prepare wine, beer, rum and whiskey. Wine and beer are obtained without without distillation, while whiskey, brandy and rum are obtained by distillation of the product. What is antibiotics? In 8th chapter you have studied anti means against. In our body are some organisms which act against the living organism. So anti means against and bio means life. They fight with the organism entering in our body. If we catch a disease, it means our immune system is weak. If we don't catch a disease, means our immune system is strong because of antibodies present in it. First antibody was discovered by fungus Penicillium notatum. This antibiotic was used by American soldier wounded in World War II. Fleming, Chain and Florey, these three scientists, Fleming, Chain and Florey, were awarded Nobel Prize in 1945 for the discovery of the penicillin. After penicillin, many antibiotics were discovered, and due to these antibiotics, nowadays we have got rid of many diseases like plague, whooping cough, kali khasi, diphtheria, galghotu, leprosy, kushta rog, which is used to kill millions all over the globe. Today, we cannot imagine a world without antibiotic. So antibiotic play a important role in our daily life. what is the use of microbe as chemical, enzyme and bioactive molecule. Look at the board. Microbe are used in production of organic acid. Citric acid is produced by fungus Aspergillus niger. Acetic acid is produced by Acetobacter act, a kind of bacteria. Butyric acid produced by Clostridium butylicum, and lactic acid produced by Lactobacillus bacteria. So, important organic acid are produced by microorganisms. Citric acid by Aspergillus niger, acetic acid by Acetobacter act, butyric acid Clostridium butylicum, and lactic acid Lactobacillus. Now, alcohol ethanol is produced by Saccharomyces cerevisiae. So, for production of alcohol, yeast Saccharomyces cerevisiae is used. Some microorganisms help in enzymatic action like streptokinase. This streptokinase is Streptococcus bacteria. ASE suffix is added after the name of enzyme, lipase, protease, and it is streptokinase. So name of enzyme is streptokinase. This enzyme is obtained from Streptococcus bacteria and it is the clot buster. You know, in the blood vessel, sometime deposition of cholesterol take place and this deposition is removed with the help of Streptococcus. Some biomolecule like cyclosporin A act as immunosuppressive agent. Already you have studied during organ transplantation, our immune system is suppressed because our immune system is so strong so that a small dust particle cannot enter in our eyes or nose. So, if the whole organ is removed and a new organ is transplanted, the immune system would react very strongly. So, during organ transplantation, first thing is to make the immune system suppressed. So, this immune system is suppressed by cyclosporin. It is a bioactive molecule. It is produced by a fungus, Trichoderma polysporum. A fungus, Trichoderma polysporum, produces this bioactive molecule, cyclosporin. Then, statins enzyme. It lowers the blood cholesterol level and it is obtained from Monescus purpureus. What is the microorganism? Monescus purpureus. So these are the use of microorganism in our daily life, in production of organic acid, in production of alcohol, ethanol, It is used in myocardial disease. What is myocardial infection which leads to heart attack? It is death of a segment of heart muscle, cardiac muscle. Some cardiac muscle cannot work, which follows interruption of its blood supply, resulting into heart attack. That is called myocardial infection. Repeating, it is death of a segment of heart muscle which follows interruption of its blood supply, resulting into heart attack. So these are the uses of biomolecule as chemical, enzyme and bioactive agent. Now, what is the role of microbe in sewage treatment? You know, our population is growing tremendously. Along with growing population, many problem also arises, and one of the problem is proper disposal of the sewage. What is sewage? It is the human excreta and some other household waste thing that are discarded by us that form sewage. It contains large amount of microorganism and organic matter. So, some microorganism present in sewage water are pathogenic. Pathogenic means they cause disease. So, it is necessary to make the sewage water harmless before it is discharged into river or canal. That is called sewage treatment. Sewage treatment is carried out in some steps. First step is primary treatment. What is primary treatment? It is a physical process where, with the help of sieve, particles of different size are removed. So, the floating particle like plastic bag etc., they come on the top of the sieve, and grit, sand and pebbles, they settle into the lower part of the tank. So this settled part is called primary sludge, and after removal of all these floating debris, plastic etc., when the material is allowed to settle, what happens? The grit soil will settle at the bottom and water would form the upper layer. This water is called effluent. Means primary sludge is the thing which have settled down. Which thing? Soil, sand, small pebble. And water of upper layer is called effluent. Secondary treatment of this effluent. Now, the primary effluent is passed into large aeration tank. Why it is passed into large aeration tank? So that aerobic bacteria of sewage water would become active, and this solution is stirred vigorously with large machine. So stirring and introduction of air causes full growth of aerobic bacteria, fungi, microorganism. It is called flock. Flock means masses of structure. Some bacteria associated with fungal filament form a mesh-like structure. These microbes consume the major part of the effluent, means the water which has organic substances, urea, uric acid and other things are consumed by microbe. Now, this reduces the biological oxygen demand of the effluent. Microbes are aspiring, so they are taking oxygen from the effluent. So it reduces the BOD, biological oxygen demand. BOD refers to the amount in 1 liter of water were oxidized by bacteria. Repeating, BOD refers to the amount of oxygen that would be consumed if all the organic matter in 1 liter of water were oxidized by bacteria. The sewage water is treated till the BOD get highly reduced. More BOD means highly polluted water and less BOD means it is free from microorganism. BOD test measure the rate of uptake of oxygen by microorganism in a sample of water, and thus indirectly BOD is a measure of organic matter present in water. The greater BOD means the more is polluting potential. Once the BOD of sewage water is reduced significantly, the effluent is then passed into a settling tank where the bacterial flocks are allowed to sediment. Now, why we grew bacteria in the effluent? So that they can consume the organic matter. Now, role of bacteria is over. We want to remove bacteria from the effluent. So, this solution is taken in a settling tank. This sediment where the bacterial flocks are allowed to sediment. In this settling tank, the group of bacteria settle at the bottom. This sediment is called activated sludge. So what is activated sludge? The highly reduced BOD having effluent is allowed to settle in a tank. So all bacteria, they come towards the bottom, and this sediment is called activated sludge. A small part of this activated sludge is pumped back into aeration tank to serve as the inoculum. Inoculum means starting material. Second time, when the process takes place, the microorganism are already present in the activated sludge. So it is pumped back into the aeration tank to serve as inoculum. The remaining major part of the sludge is pumped into large tank called anaerobic sludge digester. Here, other kind of bacteria which grow anaerobically digest the bacteria and fungi of the sludge. So, what is anaerobic sludge digester? Here, the anaerobic bacteria engulf or kill the bacteria and fungi left in the sludge. During digestion, bacteria produce a mixture of methane, hydrogen sulfide, and carbon dioxide. These gases form biogas, which can be used as a source of energy as it is inflammable. The effluent from the secondary treatment is generally released into natural water bodies like river and lake. So this is how the sewage water is purified. The Ministry of Environment and Forest has initiated Ganga Action Plan and Yamuna Action Plan to save these major rivers of our country from pollution. Under this plan, it is proposed to build a large number of sewage treatment plants so that only treated sewage may be discharged in the river. So this is about microbe in our daily life.